Seniors, are you taking your blood pressure pill at the wrong time? Most of us were taught to take our pills first thing in the morning to get it out of the way, but the latest research into human biology is turning that old advice upside down. Your body operates on a very specific internal rhythm called a circadian clock. This clock controls your temperature, your hormones, and most importantly, the way your blood moves through your veins throughout a 24-hour cycle. When you understand this rhythm, you can make your health routine twice as effective with zero extra effort. For decades, the standard practice was morning dosing, but groundbreaking studies involving thousands of seniors have shown that the body's internal pressure naturally spikes at very specific times. Scientists have noticed that for many people, the most dangerous time for a cardiovascular event is actually in the early morning hours, just as you are waking up. If your medication was taken 20 hours earlier, it might be wearing off exactly when you need it the most. This is why many leading wellness experts are now looking at evening dosing as a potential game changer. When you take your support in the evening, the peak levels of the ingredients are active in your system during those vulnerable early morning hours. This creates a shield that protects your system while you are still asleep and as you transition into your morning activities. It is a simple shift that aligns with how your heart actually works. However, the wrong time isn't just about the hour on the clock. It is also about what else is in your stomach. Many seniors make the mistake of taking their health boosters alongside a heavy meal or a large cup of caffeine. High levels of caffeine can temporarily cause your vessels to tighten, which forces your medication to work twice as hard just to get you back to baseline. By separating your dose from your morning coffee, you allow the ingredients to absorb into your bloodstream without interference. Efficiency is the name of the game when it comes to senior health. You want every milligram of what you take to be utilized by your cells. This means looking at your hydration levels too. Taking your pills with just a tiny sip of water is a common mistake. You need a full glass of room temperature water to ensure the capsule or tablet reaches your stomach and dissolves properly. This also helps your kidneys process the compounds and move them where they need to go. We also need to talk about the rebound effect that happens when you are inconsistent with your timing. Your body loves stability. If you take your dose at 7 in the morning one day and noon the next, you are creating a roller coaster in your internal system. This constant fluctuation can leave you feeling dizzy or fatigued because your body never knows when to expect the support. Setting a dedicated alarm is a simple, high-tech way to ensure your internal environment stays perfectly level. Up-to-date health information also shows us that our mineral balance plays a huge role in how well these medications work. Many seniors are secretly low on magnesium and potassium, which are the natural relaxers for your arterial walls. If you are deficient in these minerals, your blood pressure pills have to do all the heavy lifting. By focusing on a diet rich in leafy greens, bananas, and seeds, you provide the raw materials that make your medication much more efficient. Pacing is everything as we get older. You might feel like you need to rush through your day, but your vascular system responds best to calm, steady energy. High stress levels release a hormone called cortisol, which acts like a clog in your system. This hormone tells your heart to beat faster and your vessels to narrow. Even the best medication in the world will struggle to overcome a constant flood of stress hormones. This is why deep breathing and slow movement are just as important as the pills themselves. Let's look at the role of movement in this timing equation. Many people find that a gentle walk after taking their medication helps with absorption and circulation. When you move your muscles, you are essentially acting as a secondary pump for your blood. This helps distribute the medication more evenly throughout your entire body, ensuring that even the tiny capillaries in your fingers and toes are getting the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay healthy. Sleep quality is another vital piece of the puzzle that is often forgotten. If you are taking your medication at night, you want to make sure you aren't also drinking fluids that will wake you up multiple times. Interrupted sleep causes spikes in your internal pressure, which can counteract the benefits of your evening dose. Finding that sweet spot where you take your dose an hour before bed can provide the perfect balance of protection and rest. It is also important to consider the invisible factors that affect your pressure. Salt is the obvious one, but many seniors don't realize how much hidden salt is in processed healthy foods. Excess salt causes your body to hold on to water, which increases the volume of fluid your heart has to move. If you can lower your salt intake while timing your medication correctly, you are attacking the problem from two different angles at once, leading to much faster results. Temperature also matters. Did you know that cold weather causes your vessels to constrict? If you are taking your medication and then immediately going out into a cold winter morning, you are putting a lot of sudden strain on your heart. Dressing in warm layers and allowing your body to acclimate to the temperature can help your medication do its job without unnecessary obstacles. As we move toward the final sections of our health journey today, think about your consistency. The most successful seniors are the ones who treat their health like a sacred ritual. They don't just take a pill, they invest in a lifestyle that supports their longevity. This includes staying curious and always looking for the latest information. Science is moving fast, and what was true 10 years ago might be outdated today. Staying informed is your best defense against aging. We should also touch on the importance of regular checkups. Even if you feel great, your internal numbers can tell a different story. Silent issues are the ones that cause the most trouble later on. By keeping a simple log of your readings at different times of the day, you can actually see the dip and peak of your medication's effectiveness. This data is gold for you and your wellness team because it allows for precision tuning of your routine. Your mindset is the final ingredient. If you believe that you are in control of your health, your body will follow that lead. There is a powerful connection between your brain and your heart. When you take your medication with the intention of being strong, vibrant, and active, you are setting a positive biological tone for the rest of the day. You aren't just managing a condition, you are fueling a long and happy life. Now, as promised, let's talk about that brain switching habit for your final tip. The absolute best thing you can do to support your blood pressure and your brain at the same time is to practice nostril breathing for 5 minutes every morning. By breathing only through your nose, you increase the production of nitric oxide in your sinuses. This gas is a natural vasodilator, meaning it tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. It is the perfect, natural partner to your medication, and it clears out the morning brain fog almost instantly. If you found this information helpful and want to stay updated with the latest life-saving health tips designed specifically for your best years, make sure to subscribe and join our community of vibrant seniors. We are all in this together, and I am here to help you make every day your healthiest one yet. Stay strong, stay curious, and keep moving forward.